And so I quit Destiny and we're playing Gone Home. I originally done another video on it before, but I don't know what happened to it. It's not popping up on my channel, so I figured I'd just go ahead and start over. So I will go through some stuff that I already know how to do, like everything pretty much, because I've already beat the game. But I figured I'd just go ahead and broadcast it since my internet's crap. And my computer did break, so, well, didn't break, but it's messed up. I don't know what's wrong with it, so I won't be editing videos anytime soon. I'll have to fix it, then start editing again, so when I don't post videos for a while, that's what I'm doing. I'm editing the videos that I have already made.
So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get
back
back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport, so you don't have to pick me up.
There's a lot of blue screens
really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
That is 15 days away from my birthday. Feel like I already know the key is under this Christmas duck. Nothing ever happened. See, it says check L2 for the contents of your backpack, but it's L1, and that makes no sense. I'm sorry, I can't be there to see you, but it's impossible. Please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you. Where's the light switch? Oh, yeah. I don't think there's one. I forget that all the time. It shows like a flashlight you can use, but there's not. It's retarded. Band-aids. Throw.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school. And my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real. But I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal. Just like I was talking to you.
Okay. I want to get through this. I don't remember if this door was locked over here or not. Which one was it? I swear one of these has a panel. Oh yeah, and this is Lonnie. You could open one of those. I know that for sure. What is this? Yes, this is where I needed to be. Because pop, row, reloader. I write on what I hope, imagine, must be joyous occasion. New reaches me that you are newly married. What is this about? I don't care. Oh, where's the light switch? I can't see anything. Now, I know there's one over here. I know there is. Why is it not letting me take these off? Well, let me open the panel? No. Okay. Let's go to Mom's room then. Get through the panel from there. Can't read that, throw. Nah. Don't want to listen to music right now. Oh my god, I already knew about that. That's the story about, like, Captain Allegra and how she's going off into sea. Sam thought this might help Dad. Making friends. Well, geez. Feeling lonely, it's a piece of cake to make friends. Never worry again about having friends to spend time with. This book will teach you how to make friends, even when you're shy.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them? Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Buckets. Ready. That was embarrassing. So there's a story behind that. Oh, this is Fanta. Oh yeah, hold on. Get up. Wait, I've never seen this door before. The accidental savior. To your mother, thank you for having Danny over to your new home. He's missed having his friend Samantha in the new neighborhood very much. Danny asked if he can lead Sam to his Nintendo Street Fighting tape and I gave my permission. He needs to spend less time with those things anyway. No hurry returning it. Let Samantha know that she's welcome back to her home house to visit anytime. I can't read worth of crap.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call. So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
You guys remember Lonnie? Oh yeah, I already know her locker combination, but if you guys really want me to, I'll find it.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House Girl. Great.
Oh yeah. Boop. The Bratmobile. Oh, turn it the wrong way. Buckets.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this."
Crap.
I haven't stopped playing it since.
Actually, I already know where it's at, but still.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, "I need to fix these roots. Think you could help?" Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before.
Didn't even clean
That's
up
pretty
the
intimate,
bath.
right? It felt intimate. We looked into the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy or good or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me.
Who uses that?
Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
What's this, Father? Get this out of here. We don't need any more children. I forgot how to figure out how. I don't forget it. Really creepy as soon as I turn that off. Why are there tissues all around the house? We don't need so many tissues.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Which one is this one? Library? Oh, okay, this is the one in the library. Okay. Wait, maybe it was up here. Okay, I think it was up here. Okay. It's not letting me open them yet, so I'll do that later. Alright, you want to hear some phone messages?
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam. Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe.
That was the old one, and that was the last one. I'm not going in the library. Okay. So there's 2 ways in there. Was it talking about this? Yeah. This light pops, I think. One light does, I don't remember which one though. I can go read this now. Pro. Ah. Yeah. But yeah, this is the battle ledger. Aha. So 05001. Shut up. 0501. I'll bet you $3,000. I could have sworn one was up here. Wait a second. Oh, it's one is up here, but it's over here. Cause I'm retarded. Zero, I was like, boom. I thought one of those triggered the Ouija board story.
Lonnie came over today. Everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever...
Crap.
And that's when she kissed me.
Really? Oh, you can't do that. Okay. That sucks. Basement. There's no need to feel down. I love you.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
Where is this thing at? I forgot. I know where only like locker combinations and safe combinations are at. I don't remember this. This chick walks upstairs so slow. If I was her, I'd be getting out of there as fast as possible.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation.
More music.
Following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes. I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
Come on, parents, anyways. Understood, so.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep.
Leaving this place.
When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
This is very creepy, but I already know what happens. So, I've never seen that before though. Do not fall back there. Do not fall. It's a nice bed.
Oh my God. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the 3rd one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the Army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes. Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie.
I just beat the game.
I'll see you again someday. Love, Sam.
17 minutes. So now if you never played Gone Home, you don't have to, because I just beat it and you just watched it. So yeah. That was easy. I would ask if you wanted. I got to change the name of it from episode 1 to Done. And since I did beat it in 17 seconds, I didn't go through everything, but if you want me to go through everything, just comment, and I'll put it into episodes. But it's done. Oh yeah, go check out my friend's channel. His name's Enthused Gamer. He's also playing Gone Home, and he plays Destiny and a bunch of other games. I don't know if I already said this or not, but hold on, can I skip that? It's great. I don't know if I already said this, but I can't edit because my computer is broken. But yeah, that happened. It's terrible. Sorry. So you kind of get the raw version. No, nothing. No cut scenes. Sorry about that. Yeah, he plays, is it all he has? He plays Gone Home, Destiny, Broforce, and Grand Theft Auto 5. That's pretty much all you see right here, but I say he'll play more later. But he's really cool, and I advise you guys go check him out. And that's the end of this episode. I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. That sounded very automated and I sounded very bored. That's because I'm very tired. But I'll see you guys in the next video.